Welcome everybody.
And what is up, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Kiwi Burgers.
That shit crazy.
Shit, dude.
You on that hype shit?
Well,
Alright, take it away, David.
I'm not here for that kind of energy.
I told you to take it away.
Is that not following up? How am I supposed to follow that up?
Good question. Excellent question.
Because unlike for you, it is late at night here.
Yeah, for me it's 11:30 p.m.
No, it was 24:30 for me and Jacob. But anyways, let's get some of the sad shit out of the way.
Yeah,
as you
dead
guys
gnome in
may...
your closet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, goddamn.
That ain't sad. That's a trophy. But,
Trophy?
on the real, yeah. On the real though, unfortunately, as you guys may know, that Steve Harwell, the singer of Smash Mouth, unfortunately passed away a couple of weeks ago now.
How old was he?
He was only like in his
50
40s or
something?
50s.
He was,
Yeah.
I believe, 56.
Yeah,
God.
pretty lame, pretty shitty age. It's still kind of young, technically. No,
54?
it's middle age. Middle age, but yeah.
Yeah, it's
Only just
it
middle
is
age.
early to die.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I think the important thing is that because he had been drinking since like for years, because like he lost his son or something, innit?
Yeah, he had battled with alcoholism and substance abuse earlier in his life, and the alcoholism, I believe he relapsed a few times, but the damage it did to his liver, I believe he had a full organ failure.
That's depressing.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta rest. I honestly I know he probably doesn't want to be remembered just for All Star, but honestly, if you think about it, no other song could have fit that intro scene.
No,
Hey,
it
now.
was.
He's an all-star.
He is an all-star.
He is an All Star. Rest in peace, Steve Harwell.
Other sad news: Jimmy Buffett died,
What? Why is everyone dying?
and it's kind of.
And not only Jimmy Buffett, may he rest in Margaritaville. We also Bob Barker
Oh my fucking
yeah.
god.
made it as close to 100 without going over. That is probably the most poetic part about it. Made it to 99 years old.
Man, that's rough.
Man.
I gotta say,
believe it.
Spay and neuter your pets, everybody.
I went to Margaritaville like a week before he died for like the first time in my adult life,
That's suspicious.
and it was whack because it was in. I don't know if all Margaritavilles are in a casino. Is that how they work?
Logan, are you trying to imply that you killed Jimmy Buffett?
No, it is not within my means to kill Jimmy Buffett. He is an immortal warrior, and I am just
The
a
mighty
devil.
supplicant.
You can't call him an immortal warrior.
I know, it
no.
seems like he was quite mortal.
You see, he didn't die. He just ascended to go fight more stress in people's lives.
You know what?
see.
You're right, because we all know that where he came up with the idea of Margaritaville was the one time he took a trip to Agartha and returned.
And he
Simply-
brought a little back with him.
Yeah.
What else is on the news? Everyone's favorite YouTuber EDP445 got caught being a nonce again.
Yeah.
What do we say about that?
See, I think that this one is going to be a lot better. I watched the critical video on it, and that's all I really know about it.
I do like that one of the dudes showed up dressed as a cupcake.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Also, to clarify something, Matt, because you were questioning it earlier. When I said spay and neuter your pets, that's famously the message that Bob Barker would give at the end of every episode.
Oh, okay.
What fuck? I just went blank on the name of the show.
Sounds like a Metalocalypse thing.
Well, they probably referenced it there.
I know.
I guess what was his show? God damn it!
Well, while you look for that,
Yeah.
yeah, it was what I think the
Price is
YouTuber's
Right.
name was like.
Oh, The
Giddy.
Price
I've never
is
seen
Right.
Prices. I've never seen that show, so I
Well,
wouldn't know.
no shit. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's see. When did he stop hosting it? 2007.
All right,
You want to know when the first episode was?
no.
1972.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
But yeah, that was famously in the show. That was one of the messages that he would do at the end of every episode. Is like he would do the outro and say goodbye, and remember to spay and neuter your pets.
Huh. Fair enough.
Wonder what kind of an impact that actually had.
A lot, actually.
Well, my balls.
I'm pretty sure that message is one of the whatever organization was behind it is the reason that it's very commonplace.
Interesting.
Fair enough.
I want to talk a little more. Well, no, we don't have to talk about EDP's thing anymore. We already covered that. He was trying to get with a minor again, and there's actual legal avenues
Nah, man,
this
I'm
time
just here to
being
pick up
taken.
some cupcakes.
Yeah, Cupcake Event Part 2.
Cupcake
Yeah, and
part
like
two.
the difference is like the people who called him this time, they're more professional than the first people who called him. So maybe there might be more to it now. I think the guy's name is Skeeter Jean. He's like literally just a black Chris Hansen. In that he literally impersonates Chris Hansen. So
You know,
I feel like there's something good there.
with name like Skeeter,
Yeah.
that's super trustworthy. I'm certain of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it takes one to
Skeeter
know
is
one.
saving Scooter. An old name. On other down news, have you guys heard of Unity's new bullshit
Oh
going on?
yeah.
Yes,
I've heard
I
of
have.
that. It is quite bullshit, isn't it?
Yep,
think that
I must pay a charge. They get paid for every download of any
even
game
has-
that uses their engine.
It's not even just new downloads. It's like uninstalls, reinstalls as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, any installation.
Would it
So-
surprise you guys to know that the guy in charge of Unity used to be in charge of EA?
Ah!
Yes.
That
It makes
sucks.
sense when you... Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's one of
sucks.
those-
It's funny because he literally got fired for being too greedy.
Unity used to be like the safe haven for these creators. Now it's like,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
trying to
I
suck
think
the money
I'm
out
sure
of
there'll
them.
be other ones.
Oh yeah.
Or if there's enough backlash, then they may change it, but we'll see.
I wonder who the first person to upload a game to Unity was. Is he recognized?
What was the first Unity game? It was Goobell, made in 2005. The game failed commercially.
Ah.
See,
Well, that's a good track record.
I was wanting to get into the firsts of things because I think we had a pretty funny idea train going along there. Because everyone likes to say, "Oh, well, you know, who figured out you could drink milk?" And I think that's such a stupid question because it makes sense that you'd watch a calf like drinking milk and go, "I wonder if I could drink that." I want
wanna try that.
I want to know the first motherfucker to make cheese. All right. Do you know how cheese is made?
Yeah, it's like what you just leave milk
Moldy
in a
milk.
place for a while.
No. That's a part of it. But you need rennet. And rennet is an enzyme from like a baby goat's stomach lining.
Oh, so abortion.
So the question is who was the first guy to either rummage through a baby goat's stomach to find something or use a baby goat's stomach to hold milk and figured out that this happened?
I mean, that's not necessarily true, right? Because, I mean, like, mozzarella cheese, you just need milk and vinegar.
Is that how that's made?
Yeah, it's super, like, you can make mozzarella in just a few hours.
Okay, then I gotta figure out who figured out the rennet part.
Because if I remember correctly, all you need for basic mozzarella is milk, vinegar, and probably a little bit of like salt or something. Because essentially, you take milk and vinegar, mix it together, and let it sit until the curds separate. Take all the curds out, and there's some more to the process that I don't remember what it is, but you basically just take the curds and you turn it
Squeeze
into
all
the
the
cheese.
juice out. Squeeze all the juice out. That's pretty
Yeah,
much
you got to dry it out real good.
Apparently, the first people to supposedly invent cheese were Egyptians. So you can blame them.
Blame them. Man, I hate them cheese-making Egyptians.
Hey yo, you're gonna get an angry letter in hieroglyphics tomorrow. What's this? Squiggly line, horse, crocodile, palm tree, pyramid, eye, sword, chariot, fire, skull, angry emoji, horse, yeah.
Oh, those Egyptians, they don't have internet. Speaking of strange places, I thought you guys saw my message, right? About I got an email from Apple Podcasts about our standings in different countries.
Oh yes, that was very enlightening.
So
where is
we
it?
are
It's
we are position 8 in the leisure category for Kyrgyzstan.
We must be so popular.
Kyrgyzstan. Position 27 in leisure for Honduras. I guess. Remember whenever we used to joke about all of us going to Uganda?
Yeah.
That was like episode 2. That was
Uganda, be
so
kidding
long
me.
ago. We've been doing this for a while.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
boy,
so
yeah.
long ago that I have zero memory of it. I do not remember us talking about Uganda at all.
Remember,
To be fair,
we got to go for them goth chicks in Uganda.
yeah, we were gonna go get math goth chicks from Uganda. I think I'm the only one that rewatches episodes because I've watched
a couple.
I've watched all of our episodes at least twice.
I will admit, the only one that I went back and rewatched, and not even all of it, because I got pulled away to go do something, was our last episode where Max was on here, apps fucking blasted.
That was funny. That was a good episode.
Yeah, especially because he didn't remember the episode at all.
He didn't remember any of
being
it.
there. He just doesn't remember anything that was said or talked about.
I called Max and said, "Hey, I need you to send me that audio." And he's like, "What audio?" I was like, "A part of that podcast episode you were part of." And he's like, "Dude, I don't even remember a podcast." And he sent it to me.
Also get back to the rankings. We're also 113th in Ukraine,
for
135th in Turkey, and 206th comedy in Kyrgyzstan. So that's kind of a very surprising places. So I can only
We're
imagine
popping off
there's
in
like
Kyrgyzstan.
some Ukrainian soldier just listening to us while he pops some Russians. Oh, those silly Americans and Kiwis. But no, I feel if any of you Kyrgyzstanians, Turkish, Ukrainians, Hondurasans, if you guys are listening right now, we love you and appreciate you. You guys are the best. Thank you very much for listening and getting us to number 8 in Kyrgyzstan. That is number 8.
Some
That's
random
crazy.
guy who's like watching it and being like, "What the fuck am I listening to?"
I'm sure they don't.
Yeah, it turns out that they're just tuning in out of like, oh, I wonder what this is. The heck?
I like burgers.
Where is Kyrgyzstan, anyways? Let's have a look.
It's like right next to Russia, I think. It's like
it's bordering China. Oh, so it's steps and.
Never mind.
I was going
It's
to say
next to.
Kyrgyzstan.
It's next to Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and then
Yeah, it's next to all the other stands.
Then next to it is the province of
Get it out? Get it out?
I don't know. How do Chinese say the X again?
Shu.
Because it's Shenyang or something. I'll just put it here. Jacob, you're the Chinese expert here.
Why is
Not
he
really,
a
but
Chinese
sure.
expert?
Xinjiang.
There you go.
At least I think so.
I just
Xinjiang.
it's funny that we're in the top 10 somewhere.
And you know that's what it's all about.
So it's all
It's probably
about.
like it's like some random guy like scrolling through all episodes like, "Where's the burger come into this? I want a burger, man."
we talk
It's
about.
coming soon. Don't worry.
I think it's our second or third episode. We talk a lot about food.
Yeah.
different things. I remember trying peri peri sauce for the first time because of that episode.
Oh my god,
and it was
it's
pretty
so good.
I like peri peri sauce. It's good.
It's this strong bite, but it has such this well-rounded, just full flavor. Like unlike most hot sauces, where they'll hit certain parts of your palate. This just is a full mouth experience. It's such a good sauce.
Ooh, now that I'm thinking about it, you guys said that it was on like pizza.
Yeah,
That's what we used it on.
I never tried that before. I tried it on like nuggets.
so good.
Now my mouth is watering.
Actually, now that I think about it, I've been making honey mustard a lot this last week. I might put some, maybe not peri, but put some kind of hot sauce in there this time.
Ooh.
My current sauce of choice is Head Country Raspberry Chipotle sauce. Head Country is a pretty well known brand of barbecue sauce, but
Is that just an arm in the background?
yeah, that's my brother. Oh, there he goes into the abyss.
Oh no! Somebody save him.
Oh no, he's dead. He's already dead.
All right. Okay, moving on.
The void is taking him.
What?
Nothing.
I didn't
nothing.
even realize. Why is he in the room?
It's just a disembodied hand.
Bartholomew, you shall talk when you're talking to.
What is he doing there?
Now he's dead.
It's
I said,
over.
shut up.
Like, would you not, like, out of courtesy, leave the room?
No, we were gonna go to the gym, and we were supposed to leave at 10, but he had traffic that backed him up. So by the time he got here, it was already way too close for the time for us to do the podcast. So he's just here now, and he didn't want to be an iPad kid because I just wanted to sit him in my living room.
Loses in my podcast. Sleep in the kitchen.
Hopefully, Math will have some art for us soon enough, so that
Hey, I'm just waiting for the artist to get back to it.
we
back
can
to us
we can
about that,
unify
so, yeah.
all of our ideas and kind of brand ourselves.
I'm going to say hi to all the Kyrgyzstan viewers that are listening in. I know we're a hot topic in Kyrgyzstan, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
But what else has happened recently? I know that we wanted to talk about the Jacksepticeye and Mr. Beast fiasco. I watched the video, and to be honest, it's not anything like really worth looking into. It's just that Jacksepticeye went on a video where they put a lie detector test up against him, and they asked him if he liked Mr. Beast, and he said no, and it rang true. And then they asked why, and then he said it's because he ruined YouTube, made it about likes and views as opposed to enjoying the content.
As if I could ever enjoy a Jacksepticeye video.
Well, I was gonna
The
say,
craziest thing is,
oh, go on.
like, I want to say it was a couple days after this started, I saw a post where it was saying, I just want to point out the guy on the left, Jacksepticeye, is saying the guy on the right, which was Mr. Beast, is ruining YouTube, and it was basically identical thumbnails.
Yeah, they were the same thing. I thought.
Wait, what does that?
It's
What
like,
does Jacksepticeye even do? Was he like one of the big
Let's Players.
Let's Play YouTubers? Yeah, because I remember
Yes.
I watched him do like some Nautica playthrough.
That was
is
that
kind
was
of
the thing
fun.
is that's what makes this so ironic is like he's the reason that YouTube sucks now. It's like no, it was the Let's Players that did it. There's a reason that a lot of the Let's Players that have some amount of integrity went to start doing other types of content.
Yeah.
Or at the very least change up their content to be different. It's because
Or they just end up turning out to be like nonsense like Kwai or Skyler's Minecraft.
because it's just they didn't want to do that stigma anymore.
Yeah.
Do y'all know? Y'all remember Cinnamon Toast Ken, right?
Oh yeah, I like him. He's
Yeah.
quite funny.
I think he did a flawless transformation from being like Minecraft YouTuber and gaming YouTuber to like being dad YouTuber. Now he just does like dad things while watching other people do things. I don't watch a lot of him, but I watch. Sometimes my girlfriend watches a couple things of his, and I'm thinking, yeah, he embodies like an adult professional YouTuber, like someone who's been in this business for a while. I think that's kind of funny now that we're seeing old, like pioneering YouTubers becoming like retired YouTubers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, now.
Quibble.
Oh, yeah. Oh, have we talked about that yet?
AVGN is still making the same content.
No, it's very different than what it used to be. He led a
Can
team.
we just
Huh?
Can we just talk about Quibblecop?
Hold on.
Quick,
We're talking about
no,
AVGN. This takes precedence.
I have no idea who that is.
You don't know who AVGN is? James Rolfe?
The angry,
Angry
video game
nerd?
Oh, why did you just say so? Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
it's just everyone
AVGN. That is what he's more commonly referred to as.
What
I
a
was going to say angry
shitload of
video game
fuck.
nerd every time.
What an
I
asshole.
don't
What a
watch him,
shitload of
okay? I didn't watch him.
Well, no shit.
He's a
Because you know when
dookie
he
wrapped
started?
in a sock.
Before YouTube existed.
Yeah.
No, his content, I'll oftentimes go and rewatch a lot of his earlier seasons. And even like all the way up to season like 12, I think, is peak. And then, of course, I understand. I can never be mad at James Rolfe for not selling, but like allowing a management team to come in and do his whole production for him. Because he has a kid and he has a life he has to live. You know, he makes these videos for a living, and it took so much of his time before, and now it's just a regular thing. So I can't be mad at him. And YouTube restricts so much of the stuff that he used to do. Like, he can't do the whole angry bit that he used to. And he can't he can't be as obstructive because he's also older, you know.
He's balding.
Yeah, he's getting older, so he can't be as explosive as he used to. So now when I watch him, I'm just thinking, you know what? He did good. He's doing good. That's what I like to see out of AVGN.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, Math. What was your topic? What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm a Quibblecop, you know, famous YouTuber, did likes to play all that stuff, very loud guy. Now he's just made an AI version of himself just to make the videos for him. And it's like the most soulless fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like this Snapchat Bitmoji looking motherfucker. Like head and shoulders floating in the top left of the screen, just looking and commenting innately as the game does something. I don't even know if he's playing the game or if something else is playing the game, or if it's how we do is like someone plays a game, the AI reacts to it, some shit. It's like, yes, just mind the block, and like the tone and shit just never changes.
Man, that's
It's like fucking weird.
He's
It's
really
so
pushing.
weird.
He's pushing for the AI content, and he's hoping one day his entire channel will be completely AI generated.
You know where AI content peaked?
Is it
The
the
SpongeBob?
presidents?
Presidential zombies.
The SpongeBob music.
No. Well, I did forget about that. That is funny stuff. I was gonna say, I was thinking more in the vein of like this guy replacing himself with an AI.
Jax Films?
What? I can't remember her name. The guy made an AI VTuber, and it was funny because people were just like manipulating the AI and trying to find parts where the AI breaks and says not so savory things.
Oh.
No, some of that SpongeBob AI songs slap. I think that there are way more bad ones than good. I didn't like the Larry the Lobster one. I thought it was bad.
Yeah.
But
Like Larry.
but I did like Bottom and the other one, the other couple ones.
Every time me, Jacob, and our mates gather at my place, we make sure to put them on now because they're fucking bangers.
I think. Listen, you could cut out all of it. The Squidward bits are like all you need.
That's what
They
I was
go
about to
so
every
hard.
single one Squidward goes hard.
All this money that we made. All this
He just go. He
I
just
hit the
looks
fence
so
like a mech, difficult as a
fucking hard.
clarinet, so these hoes wanna play.
Get a solo from that.
That's a went free song in my head.
I remember I didn't even hear about the song until I started seeing the audios on TikTok, and some people had the goofiest fucking shit to go with it. Like I remember there was one where it was a video of like AI generated presidents like at night doing like sick like skateboard tricks. It was so fucking stupid. But it was awesome. No, I listen to those frequently. In addition to the other music that I've listened to. No, right now I'm on a kick that my brother showed me. I don't remember the name of the band, but it's industrial metal, as I have said I like before. So I've been pretty much listening to that for everything. I feel like we had something else we wanted to say too.
My balls hurt.
But huh?
Nothing.
I feel that. I feel that.
Testicular torsion.
Oh no, I've got a good
Oh,
I've got
the new Chris Chan documentary episode came out today.
Oh, it did. Yeah, I watched that.
79. I watched it.
I haven't heard about it for a while. How many episodes have I missed?
We're on episode 79.
Oh,
It was pretty
shit.
inane. I just realised the downside to Gino making a very in-depth documentary is just how much filler there is in the Chris Chan.
Yeah,
lore.
I gotta say, whenever we moved
I
into modern Chris Chan, it's a lot of like Twitter and a
Yeah.
lot of filler. But this episode had a lot of good stuff in it. A lot of good
yeah,
stuff.
I mean, I had like the Sonic Forces stuff where I guess next episode is going to talk about how he got banned for stealing mod ideas. The interview thing. Oh, his reading of that fan fiction that Crimson Liberator made for him, I think.
I'm not gonna say anything out loud
but,
because my brother wants to watch that episode.
Yeah.
But you guys
I
can
know.
talk
It
about
just. I feel like the issue is, it's like you're watching a show after you've read the manga or something, and you're just desperately waiting for like the big bit, which in this case is the whole motherfucker arc. And so it's just a lot of waiting.
And I'm waiting for the release bit where they acquit him of all charges. 'Cause that's what happened.
Oh yeah, that's the other bit too. But yeah, it's just there's a lot of
I have an
boring
actual
shit.
screenshot of the case itself, where it's just acquitted. That's what they. He's just no charges stuck. He's good to go, back to his original self.
Interesting.
There will be no jail time. There will be no prison time. He still gets to live in the same house. Nothing changed.
That's the part that's the problem.
Yeah.
Apparently, Branch. Apparently, the house is empty though. Apparently, they aren't there.
Well, they'll be somewhere. Together.
Where have they gone?
Gooning in the sleep.
Oh no! Chris Chan edging is something I don't want to think about.